Hey, I'm coming to you from the town of Shenandoah, where I currently live, wearing my brand new Civil War Trails hat, and I also got my Shenandoah War Stonewall Jackson shirt on. Where I'm standing at right now is the location of Furnace Number 1 here in the town of Shenandoah. It's commonly known as the Shenandoah Iron Works. There were a couple furnaces in this area. Furnace Number 1 here, down on Neckett Creek at the Rockingham-Page County border, with Furnace Number 2, and then over in the Pitt Springs area of Page County, down near the town of Newport, little dinky town that you kind of go through and you blink and you've been through it. But down in the town of Newport, you have Catherine's Furnace, all instrumental in the Civil War. You also have Price's Mill, which is going to be west of here. Now, during the Civil War, furnaces like this were extremely instrumental. Without these furnaces, these iron furnaces, you weren't getting cannons, you weren't getting guns, you weren't getting anything. So the armies weren't going to be able to fight. So we focus a lot on the battlefields, on the troop movements, on things like that. And troops did move right through this town. But one of the most instrumental things during the Civil War is the furnaces that made the materials that are needed to fight war. This furnace in particular, this one, Furnace Number 2, and the one on Catherine's Furnace in Pitt Springs, all used about an acre of wood per day for charcoal production. And in September 1862, another mill is going to come up. It's a black powder mill. That's going to be under the direction of a local resident here from Shenandoah named John Welfley. It began operation just across the river. Now, as I said, troops did move through here. During the war, thousands of troops came through here, north and south. As a matter of fact, in May of 1862, General Richard Ewell is actually going to march up the Luray Stanton Turnpike, which runs here into Page County, crosses right where Price's Mill would have been, west of town. And Ewell comes through here on his way to meet up with Jackson to fight the Battle of Front Royal. About 2 weeks later, you're going to have General James Shields of the Union Army come back through here on his way to fight Jackson at Port Republic. Shields, after that, is actually going to come back through the town of Shenandoah again on his retreat from Port Republic. During the occupation of the valley in 1864, in October of 1864, during the burning, Union Colonel William H. Powell is going to be coming through this area. Now, he doesn't burn the ironworks. There's a lot of farms burned during the burning, tons of property destroyed, but he doesn't burn the ironworks, and it's possible that he didn't burn the ironworks simply because he himself was a Pennsylvania iron man. So maybe that's why he spared them. But this is just another aspect of the Civil War that we don't really get to look at. We don't really get into very much. It's kind of one of those forgotten items, but without these furnaces, the Confederacy doesn't last in a war for 4 years. The Union doesn't fight a war for 4 years. You have to have these things in order to make the materials for war. So it's a cool little thing. Again, I encourage you to stop and look at these Civil War trail signs. They don't take any time to read. As you can see, there is one here. It's called the Shenandoah Iron Works, Page Valley Iron Industry. From here, there's another one. If you go down toward the town of Elkton, there is a Civil War trail sign kind of in the a little park area next to the Moose Lodge. It talks about Shields crossing, General James Shields crossing Neckett Creek on his way to Port Republic and going through Elkton, at that time known as Conrad's Store. So a lot of history around, a lot of things here just in the town of Shenandoah. Little town of Shenandoah. There's Civil War history here. Encourage you to come out and enjoy it, and thank you for watching.